I was waiting for the universe to give me a sign. I was, because I was like, I had like some questions, and I'm like, can you, when you have a chance, when you got time, at your leisure, at my leisure, at our leisure, give me a little twinkle, little, little wink, little quack quack, little squawk box, little quack quack, motherfucker. What is this? Looks like somebody's making steady progress. Is that you? Making steady progress? Steady grinding? Every day? Okay. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. Oh gosh. Is that the truth is just so loud that I don't even have to. I want my sweater. I'm cold. So I'll get back to you when I have a sweater on, because I'm cold now. Okay? Okay, but anyways, you know what? Props on that progress, though. I gotta get this. I thought I had one, but it is right here. Thank you. Hallelujah. I need to stand up. You know what? Sometimes you guys gotta get up and stand up for your right to stand up. Get up, stand up for your right to listen to Bob Marley. Listen to Bob Marley if you want to. And if you don't want to, then listen to it anyway. But anyways, so now that I have my sweater on, it's going to be a real short reading, because I just wanted to let you know you're making steady progress, steady grinding. Hey! Whoa. You made remembering love in your daily activities. Okay, so that's basically, because the angels and I, heaven, Channel 7, fun, remember the first rule of Channel 7? The first rule involves shake them dreads, okay? Shake them dreads. And, and have fun. As long as you're not hurting anyone. I like that little distinction. A little distinction there. Words and stuff. Okay, it's like the golden rule, but it's Channel 7's version of it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. And then it said, well, hold on, what's a little bit more? We can clearly see the contribution. Contribution? What is a contribution? Does that mean you gave something to the world? You brought value to the world? Well, that's a thought, isn't it? That's kind of a... What if you made a contribution? What if you made a difference for someone? Instead of thinking about what you can get out of them. That's revolutionary. What if you practiced kindness and made a difference for someone without expecting anything in return? No. Do you think you would? You think you would think about that? Or just no? Anyways, it says we can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So apparently, even if you think a good thought, that is like appreciated. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if nobody saw it, guess who saw it? These little angels, and you saw it. So if I do an impersonation of a toddler. But I'm going to save that for another time. There's a time and place. There's a time and place. Okay? Right now, I want to mention that, even if you have a good thought will give you a high five on that. I'm letting you know Thoth knows that you had a good thought, and he was like so proud of you for that. He's going to give you a gift for that. You're going to get seen. You are seen by the divine and by yourself. Because you are divine. You didn't know that? You're divine. Yeah, you are. No, because I know that the world and people in it are like super rude sometimes. That's why Channel 7's so nice, because it's a break away from that for a second, you know? I can be a little bit of a rude boy. Rude boy. Sometimes, you know? But I do it in the spirit of, you know, in the spirit of wakey, eggs and bakey. In the spirit of, hello, I see you. I do it out of love, man. If you think I'm rude, then you are thinking thoughts with your mind. And I like that. But I like even better when you feel your way through life. With what if you let your heart be the guide instead of your mind trying to control every detail? Wouldn't that be like more liberating? You know what? I like freedom. I have a big like fantasy of freedom. That's like my fantasy is like freedom. Doesn't that sound kind of fun? You're not into it? No? It's my fantasy to have. And this is my universe, but it's yours too. Hey! You know. So, good morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo, rooster said. I'm here to rooster you up. Ooh, I think you found a little cheerleader. Okay? I think you did. I didn't make the cheerleading squad when I auditioned for it, but I didn't really want to. I did because, Mom, you know, I thought, and I cried. They didn't pick me, but I didn't really try. So it was more like and then, like, when I would be, like, watching the cheerleaders, I'd be like, oh, I'm so fucking glad I'm not one of them. That shit's annoying. It wasn't, it was for a moment. I was probably grouchy. I was probably kind of grouchy. I was just grouchy that day. Yeah, I was like, can they shut the fuck up? They were, like, yelling at us. I was probably just grouchy. And, yeah. Well, you know, I think what the problem was is we didn't have a football team, so they didn't have anybody to cheer to, so they were yelling, you know, you know, it's kind of like that Kendrick Lamar song, like, when he's, like, telling you, you know, and I got a little offended when I heard it, you know, and that's me. That's, again, me being grouchy. He's saying, be humble and sit down, and to me, that, it did rub me the wrong way, and that's my problem. It's my problem. It's my issue, you know, but I was like, I've been humble sitting down, and, like, I need to stand up because I'm going to get restless leg syndrome, you know, so, Mr. Lamar, you know, I have to rebel against your advice in that song, so I don't know who you're talking to, but you're probably talking to someone else, because you must not be talking to me. I'm just kidding around, sweetheart. I know. Yeah, but no, I'm just kidding around. No, it did just rub me the wrong way, and I was like, oh, it's a trigger for me when somebody tells me to sit down and shut up. It's like a little bit of a trigger. I don't know. Probably has to do with the fact that my Chiron is in Gemini, which means that it's an astrological placement. The Chiron is the wounded healer. It's an aspect in your chart. So you got to check which sign your Chiron is in, because it's the wounded healer, and it's an archetypal description of the placement, and it describes the placement. So yeah, so mine is in Gemini, and that means that, like, somehow, some way, I felt silenced in my life, and you know, it could have been the fact that I'm an abuse survivor. I survived through 12 years of abuse, and bravo, no one wants to hear about it, but you know, survivors do need a chance to talk about it, because, like, that is something that they didn't get to talk about when it was happening, because no one wanted to hear about it. No one cared. And they had to be their own hero, like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston when they sing that song. You find your hero comes along and stuff like that. And so they had to find that out for themselves, which was cool because then they became stronger and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just thought that was cool. And also, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying, but I do know this. Bullies, if you have a bully problem, reach out to me because I want to help you with it because I don't like bullies. And I'm tired of them. I'm tired of adult bullies and kid bullies and stuff like that. I'm tired of them. So, like, if you are having a problem with one, reach out to me because, like, it would be my pleasure to help you. You know? And I got some homies. I can do some things. Boopity bop. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But, you know, I got some homies that look after me. So we can... me, my homies, and then if you and I talk with me, because I'll involve, you gotta involve my homies. If you only knew, if your girl only knew, or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I see. I best be on my way right now because I'm hungry. I'm on my way to hangry. You know, it's fine. I should fast. I might just take a walk and eat air. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do actually this time. Drink some water, some green tea. You know what? Maybe I'll go to Channel 7 Cafe and have a immortality. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get an immortality. Last time I saw Thoth there having an immortality. He liked my immortality, like, latte. I was like, dude, I saw him sipping on it. I was like, oh my god, I took a picture. Oh, what is this? Oh, patience. It's patience. Oh, it's a new thing for me. I finally surrendered to it. At least to try. You gotta practice patience, right? Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Wonka. You know what? I'm like Wonka to Willy. Willy, you got a golden ticket? Come on down. Okay. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Cowabunga. Cow-a-bunga. Cow. Holy cow. Past. Leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? Let the garbage guy come pick it up. And I'm transformation. Look and play it. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. You let yourself talk in different voices. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. It's me. Tolerance. You can tolerate some bullshit. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Tolerance. I have a no tolerance policy for disrespect. But I choose my battles because sometimes people, they just want to entangle themselves into your narrative and they will do anything to create karma with you so that they can have anything to do with you, because otherwise they wouldn't. So the only way they can get your attention is through negativity, so by negging you. So it's real clever and real sly and real, yeah. I used to fall for it. And it took me 39 years to stop falling for it. And I can proudly say that I no longer fall for label sheet because I am a human lie detector. Because I am a human lie detector. Anyone who has Cancer in their chart, by the way, is a human lie detector, whether they tell you or not. And when I don't talk about Russia much, but I came from Russia, and I was in a rush to get here. Now I'm in a rush to get somewhere else. But anyways, I came from Russia. And, I forgot what I was saying. Because the memory's a little bit rough for me. Anyways, I will go now. And I will take ownership. Okay? I acknowledge my misdeeds and accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. Learn to love them all. Accept it all. Ownership. Own that ship. Own that ship. Because it's on your ocean. So you own it. And get somebody to clean off the barnacles. It's got a hole. Your ship has a hole in it. Then put a plug in it. Called the plug. So I'm gonna go, and I want to wish you a merry day, Mass, and a merry evening, because every day can be Christmas. Because the universe wants so badly to give you gifts. They want so badly to, but they patiently wait for you to be open to receiving them, so that they can give them to you. Because if you're not open to them and you're going to be all negative, they've got no way to give it to you. They'll try, but you wouldn't see them because you're so caught up looking at the negative past. So my advice is, stop looking at it. If it's ugly, don't look at it, Or find the beauty in it and then compliment it and be like, you know what? You're an ugly motherfucker. This monster, let's say there's a monster in your closet. You can always message me too, and I'll help you with this. But if there's a monster in your closet, either hit me up and or open it up and look at it and see what it is, and then you're gonna be like, oh, that's funny looking. And you'll laugh. And then it will disappear, poof. And then you'll be like, well, I faced it. I faced my fear, and it was ugly and painful in the moment, but then it was gone. And then after I faced it, now I'm stronger, now I'm cooler, because I approve of me, and I don't have that. Tonight I cleaned out my closet. Go give yourself some M&Ms. Have some M&Ms. I believe I can fly. And Mr. Kelly believed he could fly too. And so if he just spreaded his wings, and he did. He does. Mr. Kelly. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna go through golden showers. I'm gonna, I already had a regular shower. I like clean water. Silly willy-nilly. Nelly Furtado. Nelly Furtado. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna go, and I want you to remember this. You are a star. You're a piece of the cosmos. That's what you are. Don't believe me? Just watch. Just kidding. Don't believe me? Well, listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he'll tell you the same thing. And then you'll believe him, and he'll be like, and then, hey, you see the little star behind me? Little smiley? Smiley! He's taking a nap with Perpy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. You guys, I'm gonna join you guys in just a second. Quiet down now. Quiet. Funny. Starly. Smiley Starly. I'm gonna go. I need to meet up with. I told them I would listen to them. I would tell them a little lullaby story. I'm a good storyteller. If you need a story told, you're in the right place. I'm gonna do some storytelling later. I'm gonna do some live streaming. I am just gonna be me freely, because that's all I've ever wanted, was to be myself freely. How cool is that? Free to be life. Channel 7 Cafe is opening. I gotta go get the menu ready. So just be you, be as you can be. And if you get a chance and you have the energy to lift up a finger, try to push the subscribe button. Or if you know someone that can, send it to them. Or repost this if you want to. But if you don't, I respect that a lot too, because that's really cool too. I like that too a lot. Selective. Be selective. Don't just give away your subs. It's not like they're free. They're free 99. It's free 99. Anyways, mine is a money back guarantee. It's free, and but you can just take your time. Maybe later on down the line you'll see another video and you'll be like, okay, I'll sub. Or maybe you're already gone and you're like, I can't stand it. I gotta go. I can't stand how much I think you're cool. It's driving me crazy, so I gotta go so I don't become obsessed with you. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna see you soon, because I'm gonna get Channel 7 Cafe ready. I gotta get it ready. And I'm gonna have samples of the Immortality, and I bought art, and the art exhibit is gonna open too. I gotta go put it up for you. Much love. Listen to Bob Marley if you can. If you want to, you don't have to. Okay, get up and stand up for your rights.